Hi, my name is Angie and thank you so much for clicking on this video and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video and I just want to come on here and kind of introduce myself and just tell you why I decided to do this. And I am so nervous, I'm so scared, but I have just decided to do this because it's like I've put this off for so long. God knows I've put this off for so long, and by this I mean just starting a YouTube channel because it's I don't know, it's very out of my comfort zone, but at the same time it's something I really wanted to do. I just like the technicalities of it, like recording the video, editing, finding the perfect lighting and all those things. I wasn't sure how it's gonna work out, but I'm excited to be here and just like see how it works out in the end. So my name is Angie, I'm a 20-something-year-old student. I'm still in uni and I love creative things every once in a while. A little history about myself is that I have been very into singing. Really? Crap. Okay, true. I used to sing, I used to be in a choir in high school, but that's just like high school. I don't know if I have like natural talent. But I did a little bit of acting when I was younger. I used to love drama. I think I still do. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I am a person who loves having a creative outlet, and recently, or probably since I joined uni, I haven't really been able to do that because my field of study is just, it's streamlined and it's confined into reading and studying and passing exams and excelling out there and internships, that kind of thing. So I have felt like I've neglected my creative elements, if you will, for quite a while. And just being on YouTube like most people are, and just watching channels start up and flourish, and is something that really motivated me to kind of think about delving into it myself and seeing how it will work out. So here I am. But the journey to get here, the journey for me to even press the camera play has been so long, because let me tell you, doing this is way harder than it looks. When you're on the other side of it and you're just clicking on a video to watch, you're just like, okay, yeah, this is a cool video, blah blah, I don't like it, I like it, I love it, whatever. But like the process of like preparing yourself mentally and like trying to find a good background, and those are just the technicalities. Mostly I think the barriers are mental, or at least they were for me, because I can tell you that I've thought about this probably since probably even high school, because I remember when I used to watch guys like Liza Koshy, Ryan Higa, all these really cool YouTubers that I used to be like, wow, I really want to do something like that. But at the time I didn't really have the resources or the know-how or even like the experience or whatever it is needed to do this. And I don't think I still do. I still don't think I do English. But at some point you just have to let go of all these things that are holding you back, or that you feed yourself to hold yourself back. And it's not easy. I have watched so many videos about starting out and how it's gonna be. There's this YouTuber that I really like. His name is Ali Abdal. He's a productivity guru stroke influencer now. And I've followed that guy since he was literally in the thousands of subscribers, and now I think he has like 2.1 million subscribers. He's really doing well for himself. And literally everything he talks about is about just pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and trying to be as efficient and as daring, if you like, as you can, and just finding your way through trying different things. And there's so many other people that I've watched over the years, and they all have the same message: is all you have to do is start. So even as I do this, even as I make this introductory video, just putting myself in this space, I also want this video to kind of like be an encouragement to anybody who is very much into trying something but has not found the courage to do it yet. The biggest lesson is you can always do it scared, and you know, that's something probably a lot of people have had so many times before, like, do it scared, you'll figure it out, and blah blah blah. But it's so common because it's so true. Because even as I sit here and this video is ongoing, I really don't have a plan. I'm just kind of like just word hemorrhaging whatever is coming. But I'm finding it easier as every minute passes by, because I don't know, you just have to try it, to be in it, to then now kind of like improve yourself and get somewhere. So I think I'm also like kind of comforting and advising myself, even as I put this across to you guys who may be watching right now. And the bottom line is, don't be afraid to try something that you know has always been in your mind and that you know could be a passion of yours that you want to develop. I am a Christian, and I believe that sometimes our minds, what we think is our mind talking to us, is probably a message from God. And like, for example, for myself, every time I used to suppress the thought to start a YouTube channel, I used to base it on those facts that I already gave you, like, you know, I don't have a good enough camera, I don't have a good enough background, I don't know if I'll be able to talk, I don't know which topics to focus on, and etc. But the thing is, those are just like fears, and they may be rational, but at the end of the day, they're just fears and excuses that you're trying to hide behind because you can't face the fact that you're still not brave enough to try something out. It doesn't have to be YouTube, it could be anything else that you really want to venture in, but you still haven't found the courage to do. And that's the thing though, it's hard to hear, but it's true, and it's okay to have that moment of not being sure. But at the same time, you can't let it cripple you for the rest of your life, because you don't want to be that person who is like, now you're in your deathbed, you're thinking about how you spent your life, and you're like, my life was great, but I really wish I did that one thing. And that's kind of like what lit this spirit of let's just do it in me, because I was like, do I really want to get somewhere in life where I'm just like, I really wish I would have done that, and you know, now the time is gone, probably YouTube isn't even gonna be a thing by then, you know, like, you just don't want this what if moments if you can avoid them. So that's personally my reason, and I hope someone out there who's watching this can find the courage to try something. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Heck, I don't even know if anyone is gonna watch this video. I hope so. But like, that's the thing, you have to be willing to be vulnerable and unsure and just hope for the best, because not everything in life is assured. In fact, most things are very unassured in this life. Like, you just have to take that chance. So, you know, you can't be promised anything. I am not promised of anything by posting this video. Neither are you gonna be promised anything by trying out whatever it is you want to try. So the bottom line is, you have nothing to lose because nothing is promised, so there's no stakes really. So just do it. Just do it. I promise it's gonna be, I don't know, who knows how it's gonna be. Don't even mind that. Just do what you need to do, as long as it's something that's gonna be helpful and fruitful for you. I believe there's a reason why that voice is so persistent in your mind, and up until you act on it, you'll always have that thing. And I know that's true, because this feels so right, doing this now, me shooting this video, my first video. Even though I'm stuttering a lot, I'm smiling a lot. This is another smile. This is me having an internal freak out. But what was I saying? Yeah, this is a reason you have such a persistent thought or idea or urge to do something, and it's probably because it's connected to your purpose. And I don't want to be this person who glamorizes everything, because sometimes that voice is just like an interest that is speaking, and not everything has to turn out great. Not everything has to lead to this grand scheme of things, and you know, connections, you know, not everything is like that. But the only way to find out if it's truly something worthwhile is by trying it. So yeah, that's it. This is just I'm introducing myself to the world, I guess, and just putting this energy out there and hoping for the best, but also being very okay with the fact that this video might just be my way of like trying something out and seeing if it works or not. Hopefully it works out, and by working out I mean like me finding my rhythm in this new venture and just being consistent with producing videos, and eventually if it's meant to be something that can bring prosperity to my life, then so be it. But at the time being, I don't want to pressure myself with all these goals like, oh, by the end of the week I should have gotten like 1,000 views. I don't want to do all that. Like the feeling is very there, but I also don't want to ruin the experience of trying something new by putting all these hard expectations on myself. Because I'm not gonna lie, social media is, especially on YouTube, blowing up, and we all know this, blowing up and being someone worth attracting views and all that is not easy, especially in 2022 when everyone is such an expert in their craft. Everyone has this magnificent lighting and editing and presentation skills and all that. So I don't want it to be this big deal. I just want it to be something that I have done. I have finally overcome my fear and my thoughts that have been holding me back, and I'm putting this out there. And the only thing for now that I want is that if this video can reach someone who, you know yourself, I think everyone has something that they really want to try. There's always something you always wanted to do, and you just need the courage, because most people, the only thing holding you back is the fear and the overthinking and the overanalyzation and all that. So yeah, take the plunge. This is how taking the plunge, doing it scared, looks. More anxious laughter. But yeah, who knows what it could turn into. The only thing I do want to do is spend another, I'm currently on long holiday. I'm supposed to be on internship, but this holiday I was just so overwhelmed and burnt out. I was like, you know what, let me take this holiday. It's usually 3 months, so you can do a lot with it. So I was just like, instead of going for an internship and being probably miserable about it, because one day I'll talk about my field of study and my general field profession where I plan to venture into, and that's gonna be a whole other discussion. But I honestly just say to myself, let me take this time to really explore the goals that I've always felt I want to do, but have always felt so out of touch. So making this video, starting YouTube, is one of them, and I'm glad I get to tick that off. Yeah, so I have spoken too many things at once, but like I said, I just wanted to hop on here and just do my thing, and whatever comes out of this, so be it. So I do plan to post new videos as much as I can. I want to try and be consistent, but I won't promise anything, and I just want to see how this goes. I have so much zeal for this. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what comes out of it. And it's even better when you don't pressure yourself too much. Like I said, you don't want to pressure yourself too much at the beginning, because I'm sure when I'm a bit more experienced and stuff, I'll look at this video and just cringe, like, whoa, you were really going through it and mumbling and jumbling. But that's okay. So bottom line, my name is Angie. This is my YouTube channel from now on. This is my first video, and on top of it just being my first video and introducing myself, I also want it to be a video to anyone who may be thinking of doing something new. Try it. This is the season of trying things. Try something, and the rest just leave it to God or whoever you believe works things out in your life, and just let the cogwheels roll. Yeah. So I hope to make more videos soon, but for the time being, let me post this up and see how it does. If it gets a few views, I'll be grateful. 2, 5, 10, 15, 1,000, 5,000, 20,000, a girl can dream. I'm just glad I finally got to do this, and I hope to see more of you guys soon. And if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you will join me on this journey. So thank you. I will sign off there for now, and see you soon. Bye.